Good afternoon, wherever you are. I greet you according to your time. I want to use this means to say welcome to today's edition of my channel, and I'm here to talk about observing your relationship status. Like, we get into a relationship so many times, and then we ask ourselves over and over, is this guy the right one? Or is this girl the right one for me? That question is hard to answer. But through observation, there are certain characteristics that you see within the individual, and understand that he is the right one or she's the right one. There are 12 characteristics, but today I'm here to discuss only 6. This is episode 1, and I'll discuss 6, and then the remaining 6 I'll come back with episode 2. That will be the final. I'll discuss the remaining 6 because I cannot talk about all 12 here at this moment. So if this is your first time watching my video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share. I want us to understand this as well. Just because you are together doesn't necessarily mean you should get married. Oh, not all relationship ends in marriage, and not all even begin with marriage in the first place. People do get into relationships for different kinds of reasons and purposes. So, because you did not see what you need to see inside of her doesn't mean she's not a wife material. Or because you did not get what you wanted from him doesn't mean he's not a husband material. Some reasons are good and some reasons are bad. But you need to understand and know this category. If it is within the person that you are dating, then obviously he's the right one or she's the right one. Number 1, know that you are not in a relationship for sex. That is 1. Like every other time, some people do that. Make their relationship to be centered around sex. Like every time it's all about sex. You and your partner forever, every time you guys meet, it has to do with sex. Sex. You don't talk about anything. You don't have some positive plan. You don't discuss anything. Whenever the guy meets you, he wants sex. And you being the lady, because you feel that since he wanted, you have to give it to him any hour, that's going to take your relationship to another level. You are deceiving yourself, honey. Sex shouldn't be the key point in your relationship. Even if you guys live together and he don't talk anything positively or she don't bring any positive plans, nothing at all, it's all about sex, it's not a good sign. Number 2, compatibility. You have to observe the person that you are dating. If you guys are compatible, this don't have to do with the bedroom only. Okay, it's not only limited in the bedroom. Like, do you guys have the same plans? Do you guys have the same vision of supporting one another? Do you guys like share similar interests? Like going out, visiting friends, family? Do you guys have the same, not like 100%, okay, but maybe 75, 80%? You understand and you know that you guys are compatible for each other? That is what you need to look at. You need to take it into consideration, compatibility. Okay, if you find out that you and your spouse working in the same direction, have the same mindset of everything, then it's a good one. Number 3, protection. A good man or woman always make sure to protect their partner, to be safe at all times. Not only physically, but emotionally as well. To your partner protect you? Is he care or she cares about your well-being? Not only in physical harm, but is he willing to protect you and make sure that you are okay whenever negative situation arises? These are the questions you need to ask yourself, and these are the things that you need to start to observe. You need to observe in a relationship to know that it's going to go to another level, that he is the one or she's the one. Okay? So, number 4, learn. Being comfortable with each other. Yes, that's the right way. Being comfortable with each other. Like, let me ask you something. Are you with a guy and you want him to maybe like marry you, but you still have something that you are hiding from him? Or are you with a girl that you choose to be a wife and you still have something that you are hiding from her? Do you feel insecure whenever your partner is around you? I mean, why were you want the person, you want to be with the person for the rest of your life, but then you are not comfortable with them being around you, being with you, because you have something under your sleeves that you are hiding. Probably you don't want to talk, thinking that he might judge you or she might judge you by your past life. It's better that you say it out. These are some of the reasons that when some people enter into marriages, at the end of the day, when something sparks, it becomes problem. And people will be like, he wanted to walk away or she wanted to walk away. No. It's better that you explain everything from the start, being comfortable with one another. There's no need of hiding anything. Say it. Feel secure whenever your partner is around you. It's a good one. And number 5, is there any respect in one another's view? Like, sometimes this has to do with this goes to the men directly, because in most more cases, some men love to be like final say. Whatever they say, whatever view they come out with, women don't have anything to say. Like, their partner shouldn't say anything but yes, I agree. So do you respect one another's view in your relationship? Like, sometimes your man come out with something that you suggest and say, honey, this is not okay, and he listens to you. Or sometimes she comes up with an idea and you accept it and walk in line with her. That's one of the things you need to look at, if you guys respect one another's view. If it is, then it is an excellent sign. And number 6, which is the last for episode 1, getting along with family. Do you guys get along with each other family? Look at the woman family. Can you get along with everyone in the family? And look at the man. Can you get along with everyone in his family? This is so important, because at the beginning, probably you might not see all of the family members and you think that you're going to manage it however way it is. Like, I don't care, we're going to manage. If you are in a relationship and you want that relationship to take another level, these are things that you need to work on. You need to observe. Getting along with family matters. This is my experience, okay? This happened to me in the past, my past relationship. Honestly, we didn't go to where we supposed to because we couldn't get along. Like, I couldn't get along with some of his family member, okay? And we used to love each other, but I couldn't get along with his mom, and she couldn't get along with me. She got her faults and I have mine. So for one reason or the other, we all had personal problems with one another. We had some misunderstanding that it didn't work. Okay, he did a whole lot of bad things, and she supported him because we couldn't get along. So at the end of the day, I did all that I could do, but it just couldn't work out. Okay, so getting along with family, it's so important. I learned from it. So you too can do the same. Don't mind because right now you guys are together and you are not seeing her family or you are not seeing his family, so you think that it's okay. Getting along with family matters a lot in a relationship. So if you want a guy to marry you, or if you decide to be with this girl, these are things that you need to put in place. You need to observe if it is within her, or if he has this category, then it's the right one. This is just 6. Okay, I'm going to come here a few days with the remaining 6 so that I can complete the 12 important things you need to see, look at, and work with it. So guys, thank you ever so much. If this video was helpful, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I love you. Have a blessed day.